Welcome to Dodger Fan Weekly, season finale.
I'm Adele.
And I'm Adele, and we love the Dodgers.
We're out.
We're out earlier this year than last year.
But it's the same scenario and same team, and I know it's daunting and frustrating for everybody.
We lost to St. Lou again.
Yeah.
But let's look at the good things. We had some good things this year.
Yeah, overall, so many happy moments at Dodger Stadium. Right?
Yes.
We won the West.
Now, surprises happened that we didn't imagine.
Right.
Dee Gordon was amazing.
All-star, most stolen bases.
What about this? Matt Kemp. Matt Kemp is back.
Coming back.
He's back after the All-Star break. I want to cry.
I know.
I'm so happy for him.
And you know who else should be recognized is Andre Ethier, because everybody on the team acknowledged him for his great team spirit that he had, because it was a tough season for him, and he talked about that, and he really came through. And Clayton Kershaw finally got his first and I say first no-hitter, folks, first no-hitter.
It won't be his last.
That's right.
And we had Starman Greinke, who was fabulous.
Right.
And
Ryu and Kenley Jansen. And
probably, though, the most important thing from last year, the best thing from last year,
the greatest thing from last year
would have to be Clayton Kershaw.
That's
right. I mean, let's face it.
Listen, he's going to win the Cy Young Award.
Yes, he is. He's probably going to win the MVP award.
And next year, he is going to win the World Series.
That's right.
So, to use the most popular quote in the history of baseball,
wait till next year.
We want to give thanks.
Yes, we do. We want to thank all our Twitter followers. Do you know we reached a milestone?
Yeah.
In the beginning of the season, we went over 1,000 followers, and we want to thank you guys.
Very much, and we're headed up to 2,000. It's really exciting.
It's very exciting. We also tweeted a lot, 12,000 tweets, all about the Dodgers.
Except a couple of cats, but usually about the Dodgers.
Right.
And a Dodger cat.
So our thanks is to our Twitter followers, the people that watch our show.
Right. In fact, viewership was double. On our show. So we want to thank everybody that's going to watch the show. That's really exciting for us.
A lot of the reason it doubled is because we had some really terrific guests on our show this year. And so we want to just thank Chris Erskine. He was our first guest.
He was
in the beginning of the season.
Right. He's with the LA Times.
Well, I think there's just the general frustration that in these big TV deals, nobody's looking out for the fans.
And he was the one that was behind all the Dodger fan rallies at the shortstop.
70% of the fan base is not able to watch the Los Angeles Dodgers in Los Angeles on television. And so we don't know. The fans are confused.
No, Ben, it's a sin. It's Guggenheim's responsibility to get to the fans.
And the rallies were all about the bad TV deal, the Guggenheim deal that left 70% of the fans from out of watching the Dodgers all season, and it never, ever got solved.
So, I'm sorry, you think the Dodgers will blame for this?
Not the Dodger team, the Guggenheim group.
Guggenheim, speak up! Guggenheim, speak up!
It's ridiculous.
So then we had a forgotten fan on.
Right, James Trivers.
And he was one of the 70% that actually didn't even get to see any Dodger stuff.
Right.
Except from us or from friends, so.
It's just betrayal on the part of the Dodgers, because without the people, without the populace, who only wanted their plebeian pleasures, it was for everybody. It was great.
Right, because baseball to you was
An accessible pleasure.
We also want to thank Eric Versalovich, who is Dodgers Lowdown. He is
I'm
all
glad you can
things
say his
Dodgers.
name.
Right. He was not only on our show, and he's a huge Dodgers fan,
yes,
but he was one of 2 recipients of Dodger Fan Weekly's Little Baseball Buddy Award.
Dodger Fan Weekly wants to award you the second Little Baseball Buddy Award.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Awesome. Thank you.
We gave awards away this year to some of our best Dodger Fan Weekly fans.
So he won one, and Chef Diva Christine on Twitter, because she was our first Twitter follower. So she was the first recipient of the award. We also want to thank Howard Cole.
Yes, he was on not once, not twice, 3 times.
3 times.
I don't hate Don Mattingly.
Producing or underproducing?
He's Don Mattingly. I don't have an aversion to double switches. Double switches are fine. I just don't think he knows exactly how to do them.
How about a double switch?
That's adorable. That double switch, I totally, that's cool.
And so, with his knowledgeability about the Dodgers,
history of
baseball, and just his love
of the game.
Right. And so he helped.
Thank you, Howard.
Yeah.
And he helped bring a lot of viewers, for sure.
He did. We also want to thank someone who left the Twitter world, Dodger Therapy. We just want to thank you because we miss your banter.
Right.
Please tune into Dodger Therapy online because he wrote a great article.
A very thoughtful end-of-season article about the Dodgers.
Yes, he did.
And so the Fanagers are great, and thank you, Fanagers.
We have one more award to give away.
We do.
It's our final Baseball Buddy Award.
Right.
Because so many people, it was really hard to choose. So many of the Twitter fans, retweeted us and watched our show, but there was one that retweeted most of our 12,000 tweets.
And a lot of the tweets to the link to our YouTube show.
Yes. So our next Little Baseball Buddy Award goes to
KJ.
Yes.
And on Twitter, that's KKTeach23. Thank you so much, KJ.
Everybody clap your hands.
We just want to say to all Dodgers fans...
Well, we here at Dodger Fan Weekly are your biggest fans.
Okay, while we're gone in the off-season, a lot of discussion is going to happen about who gets fired, who stays.
General fanaging.
General fanaging is going to happen, that's right.
A lot of people will want this.
Yes.
Off with Donnie's head.
I don't really agree with that necessarily, but it doesn't matter what I think as a fanager.
Why not? You're a fan.
Well, that's true.
I've always, Dodger Fan Weekly has kind of said fire McGuire. And we only say that because, his business card says batting coach.
Right.
And a lot of our problems were batting. We don't know what's going to happen.
We don't.
So we'll let other people deal with that.
We'll
keep watching, but there is some good news that we know for sure for next year.
A high drive away back, she is gone.
He's back.
Let's go.
All right, it's time for Who's Hot
and Who's Hottie
2014. It doesn't take a genius.
No, it doesn't. Some things just never change.
Absolutely, and no one's going to complain about this.
No, I don't think so.
People love the segment, and they love the people we're choosing.
Right.
For 2014, the hot Clayton Kershaw.
And for 2014, the hottie, Andre Ethier.
So that's it, 2014.
Who couldn't have guessed that?
Yep.
It's time for Dodger baseball. Oh, curveball. Got him looking. Hi, everybody, and a very pleasant good evening. High drive away back. Curveball. Got him looking.
I'm Adele.
I'm Annadelle.
Don't forget to tweet.
See you next season.